Alongside Gary Brooks, I'm Dave Morris in downtown Oklahoma City here at the First National Center. Gary, it's a little bit after midnight, I should say early Saturday morning. I was going to say late Friday night. You and I were both at the Thunder game and lots of dramatics there. But there's a lot of dramatics happening right behind us.
Let's hope that our pour tonight goes as well as the game did tonight. So.
Things worked out well for the Thunder. They pull off the surprise win or the late win against the Timberwolves. And after the crowd has cleared, and that's part of the point that we're here late at night, you waited for the crowd in the downtown and the work and all that to leave. You have a lot of cement trucks.
We've got about 150 trucks scheduled to come in. Each truck carries about 10 cubic yards of concrete, and so the plan is to do about a 1,500-yard continuous pour tonight.
All right, so you're doing a continuous pour. How long might that take, and what is the purpose?
It could finish as early as 10 o'clock in the morning, could go as late as noon, depends on how fast these pumper trucks are able to get all that concrete through. We're pouring what they call a mat footing. I'm not an engineer, so I won't give you a whole lot of details, but in the sub-basement of the east building, which was the east half of the 1972 addition to First National, there's a sub-basement down there that we've cleared out. It was used for the Veolia equipment, mostly mechanical. And we're building a 14-story tower, which acts as a parking garage ramping system, a pretty sophisticated ramping system to access our floors 3 through 14 of our parking garage. And you can either drill piers or you do what they call a mat footing. And because of the tightness of the site, the engineers determined that the mat footing was a better approach. But think of it as a foundation for a 14-story building. It'll be 6 feet tall. It's about 10,000 square feet. So someone described it to me, said, think about a 10,000 square foot house you're filling with 6 foot of concrete. And there's 570,000 pounds of rebar down there, all tied together. So it's pretty sophisticated event happening tonight. Very, very unusual, not something you see very often.
Would you say 150 cement trucks?
150 trucks. You know, it's an estimate. They could be as few as 135, but you want to have a few extra ready just in case. They'll line about 10 up at a time because you want to keep that continuous pour. You don't want to give that concrete time to have any breaks in it. I forget the engineering term they use for that.
Where are we in the process? Renovation of the First National Center began, I believe, last year. Can you give us an update on where things stand?
Actually, it was in 2017.
Okay.
We closed on the building in January of 2017. The building is 1.1 million square feet. We've hauled nearly 50 million pounds out of the building. And our objective was, if it's not historical, the Great Hall and some of those elements, we're going to come back in with all new equipment, all new piping, mechanical, plumbing, electrical, elevators, everything. So you got to get everything out of here and replicate it. And so that's taken almost 3 years. We've been doing some construction inside the building, but this is really the first visible thing that people can see outside. Next week, they'll be framing in that basement on top of this mat footing. So within about 4, 5, 6 weeks, people will start seeing that building going up. It'll move pretty quick.
Will this be the first completed part, I guess, is a way to phrase that maybe?
Well, the project's broken up into 2 pieces. The center building and the east building, of which the ramping system is part, and then the tower. And the center building and the east building is part of what we call the garage and gallery. And the garage and gallery will finish 8, 9, 10 months ahead of the tower, yes.
Are you sticking around for the entire deal?
No. I'll be back early, but I won't be here all night.
All right, very good. Gary, congrats on this operation and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you very much, Dave.